think one of the biggest challenges businesses around the world face right now is hyper-competition, yeah? And it's no longer traditional competition. If you take a look at what's going on in several big industries now, they are merging. And there are competitors coming from very strange and very unfamiliar places. That's a big challenge. It's also the pace of change. I know this is a cliche. Every businessman will say change is getting faster and getting harder, but I really do feel that change is getting more complex and more complicated. By having the right IT systems and the right people, it's getting easier to run a global business, actually. I'm finding that the basic activity of moving goods or providing services with the internet, with IT, with young people who are so familiar with all this, with proper training, this can be done. But I think the trick really is about making a team work well together. That is always a challenge. I do not pretend that everything is harmonious within my company as well, but we do spend time at it. We've got a management team that is aware of what's going on. We keep in touch with the customer, so we know that we're working on the real, right things out there. If you want to innovate, you need to study before you can come up with something. I don't think you're going to get a brilliant idea just by a eureka moment. There needs to be some work into it. There needs to be some investment. In Shell, we invest over $1 billion a year in research and development, in pure science. We've got a small center in Hamburg where we've got about a dozen people studying marine engines. So there's a research investment there. Now, the other thing that I mentioned you need to invest in is also time. I consider my head of research as a member of my leadership team. So he is invited to all of my team discussions. He's sitting there and he knows what's going on with the rest of the business. By giving him this access, I expect that he will make relevant research, because we are not here for science or for journals. At Shell, we're a business. We are here to create products and services that meet what the customers want or what the business needs. So one way of doing this is I ask CEOs the question, do you have the head of your research team sitting on your management team? How often, how much access is this person given into the rest of your business?